Hey everybody, welcome back for another vlog, and we're going to start this one off with some pretty impressive dash cam video that District Chief 1 got on Labor Day. That afternoon, he was at the intersection of Quebec and Dry Creek, right outside of Station 33, when a call for a confirmed house fire was dispatched. And you get to hear exactly what happens on the MDT, what happens with the radio traffic, and take note as he's responding to the call about the smoke conditions and how rapidly they change from just kind of lazy light-colored smoke on the way to the black, turbulent, just huge fire when he gets on scene. And it really illustrates how dangerous house fires can be and the importance of reporting them to 911 quickly, and also the importance of getting out quickly and staying outside, moving to a safe location so that when firefighters arrive, they have plenty of room to position and fight the fire.
Incident assigned. Proceed to route. Turn right. Now.
Tower 34, Engine 15, Engine 14,
Your
Engine
incident
17,
has been
Engine
updated.
11,
Your
Medic
incident has
15,
been updated.
Medic 18, District
Your
1,
incident has
Battalion
been
Chief
updated.
2, Safety
Your
35,
incident has
Med
been
1,
updated.
Med Comm Op 5, confirmed residential
Your
structure
incident has
fire,
been updated.
Nav page,
Your incident has been updated.
3893,
Your
East
incident
Long
has been
Place,
updated. Your
Tower
incident has
34,
been updated.
Engine 15, Engine 14, Engine 17, Engine 11,
Your
Medic
incident
15,
has been
Medic
updated.
18, District 1,
Your incident
Battalion
has
Chief
been
2,
updated.
Safety 35, Med 1, Med Comm Op 5, confirmed residential structure fire.
Your incident has been
Safety
updated.
18, vehicle fire, Nav page 1,
Your incident has been updated. Your incident has been updated. Your incident has been
Medic
updated.
17, confirmed residential structure fire, Nav page
Your incident has been updated.
3893, East Long Place,
Your incident has
Medic
been
17,
updated.
confirmed residential structure fire.
Your incident has been
Engine 12,
updated.
confirmed residential structure fire, Nav page U25,
District 1 Metro.
3893, East Long Place,
District 105.
Been
Engine
updated.
12, confirmed
RP
residential
reporting active flames in the garage. Everybody has evacuated. The 3-story house. It does have a basement, no pets inside. PD just arrived on scene advising the house is engulfed.
Your incident has been
Copy.
updated.
Sounds like we got a garage fire that's now including the house. Everyone's been evacuated. The 3-story house with the basement. With the basement.
That's A firm 1450.
Turn left in 1/2 of a mile. Turn left in 1/10 of a mile. Your incident has been updated. Turn left now.
Matter 12.
Your incident has been updated. Your incident has
Engine
been
11,
updated.
confirmed residential structure
A
fire.
firm engine 12, you can pick up. Engine 11 is going to be a little bit closer.
3893,
In 1/2 of a mile. Your incident has been
Engine 11,
updated.
confirmed residential structure fire.
Copy, sir. 4057.
Your incident has been updated. Your incident has been updated. In 1/10 of a mile. Now. Turn left in 1/10 of a mile. Turn left now. Reaching destination. Now.
Metcom
Your
District 1.
incident has been updated.
District 1.
On scene, 2-story residential. Heavy fire condition showing. This did start in the garage and is now progressing to the structure itself. I'm located on the alpha side.
Your incident has been
In
updated.
command. I'll just
Your
remain on 5.
incident has been updated.
Engine 17 Delta. Status, please.
Engine 15, let's pull at 2.5. Make a attack on that garage fire and
Your
transition.
incident has been updated.
Copy 2.5 to the garage. Up. He's on scene.
Your incident.
All units stand by. We have ESK activation, multiple ESK activations. Engine 17 Delta. Status.
Metcon, let's take care of engine 17 on a different channel. They're not even on scene yet. Medic 17, why don't you aid engine 15 in deployment of this 2.5, please?
Your incident has been updated.
Very
Your
crazy.
incident has been updated.
Emergency traffic. Engine 17 Delta. ESK activation. What is your status? 17 Delta, channel 2. All good. Go mode. This is engine 17. We are Copy. Can you reset, please?
We're getting continuous activations from it. Are you able to try and get the reset?
I'll just turn the radio on.
Copy, thank you. 1500.
Medic 15 and you on scene.
Your incident has been updated.
Command. Engine 14. And Harrison of Mineral.
Your incident has been updated.
Command from 15. Can I have one of these crews pull an inch and 3/4 to the front door?
That's a firm. Medic 17, pull an inch and 3/4 to the front door for protection of inside. Engine 14, I copied that you're close. Why don't you get us a water supply, please?
Copy. We're going to get the water supply. Is there one north of you?
One of the other really important things to notice about this fire is despite the heavy volume of flames in the garage and the risk that it had to spread to the rest of the structure, it only took a matter of seconds with the crew from Engine 15 deploying their 2.5-inch diameter attack line, which is the biggest attack line we carry, to really do a good job transitioning the fire, resetting it, getting everything cooled down, and allowing crews to get up closer to finish extinguishing the fire.
Engine 14 from command, it looks like Medic 15's hand jacking towards that plug if you can help them out.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good.
So we confirm that no one's inside?
That's what I was told.
Commander,
I believe
15.
they're on the corner here is the homeowners.
Go ahead, 15. All
That's
right.
what I'm being told is the folks that
I
were
took a look inside. I don't have any active fire inside, just smoke. We'll get that into 3/4.
Excellent. No active fire inside. Wait for the inch and 3/4 to make entry and confirm that.
Your
Command, Engine 17, we're level 1.
Command copies, engine 17. Once you position your rig out of the way, come to the alpha side on deck.
Command, Tower 34 is on scene.
Command copies, Tower 34. That looks like a good spot for you. I think you can make the roof if you have to. Once you guys gear up with hand tools, get inside, confirm that we do have a primary search. You're all in.
We had crews go inside the home and they verified that no fire actually extended into the living space. They conducted a primary search and determined that no one was inside. All of the occupants had safely evacuated, and they just had to work on some overhaul and hitting hot spots in the attic space above the garage and then inside of the garage itself. It was a really hot day. It was 100 degrees when that fire occurred, so some additional crews were called in to help with rehab for firefighters that needed to cool down and rehydrate before they could go back on duty. And a fresh crew came in that hadn't been assigned to the incident yet to take over some of that overhaul work and helping the investigators work on their case. With many of the incidents at South Metro that are significant in size or complexity, we call Arapahoe Rescue Patrol to respond, and those are high school aged volunteers who respond with a air light truck, and they can fill air bottles for us. They bring additional water, snacks, Gatorade for the crews, but then they also help clean up hose and equipment and start to learn what it's like to be a firefighter for those of them who are interested in pursuing the career later. So you'll see in some of the videos some blue helmets and gray t-shirts, and those are the Arapahoe Rescue Patrol volunteers who are taking time out of their lives, out of their days, putting schoolwork or sports on hold so that they can come and learn about public safety and also help the community. So they're a great organization and we rely on them a lot.
That was not the only house fire that we responded to on Labor Day, as Eric said. Right around 5:30, we got a call about a fire on East Peakview Place in Centennial. Residents reported there was a fire in the backyard of a house, and so firefighters got on scene and found that there was a propane tank attached to a barbecue grill that was on fire, and those flames started crawling up the side of the back of the house. Luckily, firefighters were able to get on scene quickly, make sure to put that fire out before it extended inside the home. Residents were able to evacuate, so no injuries from that fire. After that fire, we still were not done for the evening. Right around 7:15 that night, we got multiple calls reporting that there was an apartment fire on South Yosemite Street in Lone Tree. And the residents that were living there, they saw visible smoke and flames coming out of the patio of one of the apartment units. Quick actions by neighbors allowed them to use fire extinguishers to put out that fire, and that really helped the people evacuate safely with their pets who were inside of that unit. But our firefighters got on scene, still pulled hose line, and were able to use thermal imager cameras to make sure that fire was completely put out. We also had crews stay on scene to ventilate the structure, and fire investigators took pictures, talked to residents to gather information for their investigation. But this fire, luckily, no injuries as well, and quick actions by neighbors helped get those people out safely.
Labor Day weekend was a busy one for South Metro, not just because of all the emergency incidents that the firefighters responded to, but also because it's Muscular Dystrophy Association collection weekend, and our firefighters were out all over the fire district collecting money, and it was great.
Hi.
Say hi.
Throw it in there.
Put it in there.
Good job. How about a sticker?
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Stay cool out there.
Have a good weekend. Enjoy your holiday, man.
Our community members donated a ton of money. In fact, we just found out that it was over $130,000 worth of donations.
So amazing.
And South Metro collected the most money of any other fire department in the state of Colorado. So we got the record for the first time ever. And that's really exciting to us because firefighters do a lot with the MDA, especially the MDA camp that happens every year in the summertime up in the mountains. Firefighters go up there with an apparatus. The kids get to spray water and just really have a fun day doing all the different kinds of activities with the firefighters up there. So it's not just that we collect, but the firefighters also volunteer their time. And it's a really important cause, and we are so thankful for the community for being a part of it with us. So it's been 2 weeks since our last vlog, and our mailbox was pretty full. So thank you guys so much for all of these patches. This is awesome.
So cool.
Yeah, so the first one I have is from Roanoke Fire Department. Thank you so much for that. Then we've got Village, Texas Fire Department. That's a pretty cool one. I like the colors on that one.
Yeah.
We also had shared with us 4 different patches for Texas EMS, and so these are the various certification levels for paramedic, EMT, advanced EMT, all that. So those are really awesome. We don't have anything like that in Colorado, where the personnel here wear their like a state-based medical affiliation. So that's a cool one for us. And then I've got League City Emergency Medical Services. I've got League City Volunteer Fire Department. Also really cool colors on that one. League City was kind enough to send us their challenge coin too. Also an ISO Class 1 department. Awesome. Then I've got Searsport, Maine Fire Department. I like that one with the shape is neat. Shape of the state and the boat. That's awesome. Searsport Ambulance. And then I've got Georgetown, Connecticut Fire Department. Also followed up with Georgetown Fire Department's 75th anniversary patch.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
All
what
right,
do you have?
we're not done here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can get all of these. I have some notes down here to make sure I have the correct state. So let's see if can I do it, Eric?
Yeah,
let's hope so.
let's try.
Okay, so we have Langham Fire. That is in Saskatchewan, Canada. Thank you so much for sending that one our way, as well as Marcellus. That is in Michigan. Thank you so much for sending the pronouncer on that. That is very, I probably could have said it a million other ways.
We really need all the help we can get with this, so much appreciated.
Thank you. This one is U.S. Forest Service. This one is from someone in California, so thank you. As well as we have Hampstead Fire Rescue. That one is in New Hampshire. And we also have the Westford Firefighters Pipes and Drums Band.
Nice.
That one is in Massachusetts. Super neat. All right, we got a few more here. We've got one from Cincinnati Fire Department in Ohio. Torrent Engine Company number 2 in San Jose, California. Thank you so much. We got a really sweet note on this one, so thank you. And the last one we have here, have it on the back of this. This is Emmett Fire Rescue, and that is in Idaho. Wow. Thank you all so much. I think our whole wall's gonna be filled up by now.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for sending these to us. It really means a lot to us, and it's the envy of all of our coworkers when they come in and
Yes,
get to see all the cool
very
stuff
impressive.
that we get from you guys. So always, we really appreciate your comments and feedback. We can't thank you enough for all of that, and liking our videos, for sharing, for following us on our other social media channels. And we know Fleet Friday is really an exciting thing for you, so we'll be bringing you more of those here soon. Really appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much again for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.